Hello and welcome to the Reference Point Podcast. I am your host, Paulo, and today I am joined by my movie buff co-hosts, Anthony, BeRosey, and UncleLou.
How's it going?
How we doing, guys?
What's up?
Today, we're going to be talking about upcoming movies, shows that we're really excited for. Not just 2024, but 2025 and the future. How shall we begin? You want to talk Marvel? Do you want to talk actual movies or...
Let's talk... No, we're going to talk Marvel, of course, because that's what the show is.
Marvel's not actual movies?
No, according to Twitter, Marvel is not real cinema. Martin Scorsese says they are theme park movies.
Well, you know what? He made Goodfellas, so he's allowed to say whatever he wants. Anyways.
But not random user like Panty Muncher 72. He can't say
Yeah, that guy. Anyways, so let's start with the upcoming movie that I'm most excited for that's coming out like the soonest. Deadpool 3. Also known as Deadpool and Wolverine. What are you guys' thoughts on it?
I'm super hyped. I've been waiting for this for so long.
I know nothing, and everyone's telling me I should.
Yeah, he was telling me outside of here that he hasn't seen Deadpool 1 and 2. And I said, what the fuck?
Guys, there's so many movies.
It's 2.
There's so many movies.
Two
and
of
if you're
them.
not, like studying movies, it's hard to watch everything. So
Fair
you pick and
enough.
choose sometimes. And then, like, it's not to say I'll never watch them. It's just, like, I've had priorities on other movies.
Fair enough.
Which movies?
I watched, what was it? Pretty Little Thing with Emma Stone.
Okay.
That was insane.
Poor Things.
Poor Things. That's it.
Okay.
Thank you. Sorry.
You know what?
Whoa.
I haven't seen it, but I saw Deadpool 1 and 2, so...
Poor Things is crazy.
I heard it was a bit insane, huh?
Yeah, it's insane, but it's so well done. So
Anyways.
well done.
So, Deadpool 3, back to Deadpool 3. Hugh Jackman in the yellow costume that I've waited years for. We're finally getting it. What more could I want from a movie ever?
Well, I heard Michael Chiklis is in it, and they're gonna pull a bunch of the old Fox Marvel movies into it. So that's what I'm excited for, of all things.
That's some stuff I'll believe it when I see it, you know?
I mean, they had the literally the ruins of the 20th Century Fox logo on set.
Yeah, it's even in the trailer. It's awesome.
That's cool.
It looks like they're doing a love letter to Fox movies.
I'm just pumped. I'm trying not to spoil anything because there's so much things that get released on the internet nowadays. You can almost spoil the movie before you go to the movies. You know too much and you've seen too many scenes, and the more trailers you see, the more of the movie you see, except for that Avengers movie where they kind of threw us all off with that one scene.
Yeah.
But other than that, every other trailer is the same.
I'm just excited for the nostalgia.
Yo, speaking of nostalgia,
Oh,
Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice 2, that was
Yeah.
genuinely a shock for me. I did not expect that to
Me
be even
neither.
made.
I was hearing the rumors over the years, and I saw the filming, or I saw people talking about filming being made in certain places with the sets that Tim Burton makes.
Okay.
Yeah.
But seeing it and hearing that he's putting so much stop motion in it,
Yeah.
and I'm excited. I'm super
Yeah,
excited.
me too.
Beetlejuice 2 was always that movie that your aunt on Facebook would share every few weeks, being like, oh my God, they're finally making this.
Yes.
And it's been like 20 years she's been sharing the same post.
But he didn't want to make it at some point. He made a fake script of Beetlejuice Goes to Hawaii. So he wouldn't have to make it.
That's
Wait, see,
pretty
that
great.
sounds kind of fun, though.
Yeah.
I mean, look, I love Michael Keaton. I'm not the biggest fan of the original movie. I think it's a fine movie.
I
Like,
love
like it.
I love it.
So I'm not gonna pretend like I'm excited for the movie. I don't really. Have you watched like the last few Tim Burton movies? They've kind of all been stinkers too. So I don't have the highest of hopes. But maybe he pulls through. You never know.
Wednesday wasn't that bad. I felt
That was a fine
I liked
show.
Wednesday.
he was
I enjoyed
coming
it.
back to his roots. It felt like the old Tim Burton we all watched while growing up. So I'm hoping Beetlejuice is along the same lines.
And
That's cool.
hopefully, hopefully, because like, if it's not, it's gonna be very sad. But I think it will be. Like the trailer is sick. The everything you're seeing online is sick.
No, riding the Marvel train, we're going to talk about some Captain America 4, Brave New World.
That's a movie that we should have been watching in the next month or so, but got delayed because apparently it was horrible that they had to delay it. They're reshooting the entire movie practically. And I'm very sad to hear that, but you know, I'd rather they delay the movie and make it good than I sit in the theater and be like, why am I watching The Flash again? Like, give me a break.
That's okay. They're gonna shoot 2 movies and still make the money worth 3. So it's
Literally.
alright.
That's
It's alright.
exactly
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
They have the money to do it, so do it,
yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
Also, the original third act of the movie, I'm only saying this now because it's probably not going to be a third act anymore, but if it is, my bad for spoiling it. It was going to be the Red Hulk fighting Captain America in the White House, which sounds fucking awesome.
I remember
Yeah,
hearing
okay,
about
that sounds cool.
That sounds awesome, and I'm like, damn. Now I'm sad we're kind of getting that reshot, but whatever.
And you know, they cut Seth Rollins.
Apparently, Seth Rollins has not made the cut. I'm very disappointed.
Maybe in a few years we'll get like a Snyder cut of what we could have had.
We're gonna just the opposite effect. It makes the movie worse.
It's like, wow, they released this cut and it's actually horrible. Why did they release this? They should have kept this in the vault, you know? So anyways, it's a movie I'm looking forward to. I kind of want to see Anthony Mackie shine as Captain America in his own solo project.
Yeah, Anthony Mackie is really enjoyable to see talk in interviews and converse and be with his co-stars in almost any movie interview I've seen. He's so fun to be. He seems to be so fun to be around.
The next we have Thunderbolts with an asterisk.
Ugh.
Like, I have to emphasize, because I don't know if you've seen this, like Lou or
No.
Rose, but like the title is literally Thunderbolts with an asterisk, and when they revealed this, they said they're gonna explain it after the movie comes out.
So I'm like, the
Just
Thunderbolts.
put out a movie. Just put out a movie.
Well, there's been so many things going on with that movie, dude.
They
the
delayed
amount
it.
of people they've been pulling from the movie and having to reshoot it, and the actors that they've lost. The guy who was playing Invincible, he stopped shooting.
He was gonna play what's his
Sentry.
name? The Sentry.
Yeah.
And they changed him with Louis Pullman from Top Gun Maverick.
There's just so much stuff that's been going on with that's making it seem like, is it ever going to come out? Is it ever going to be worth seeing coming out? Or is it going to be another, like, may I say, Scarlet Black Widow situation? Where people were so excited to see that movie, but then it came out, you're like, all right.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's set up for a movie or a series that could have been with Scarlett Johansson still being in the universe, but they killed the character, and then you released a movie afterwards about her.
It's so funny you say this because Thunderbolts is basically the sequel to it because it's about Florence Pugh and David Harbour, which is Red Guardian. So, you know, Florence Pugh's in a movie. I'm watching it, that's for sure. I don't know why they put this asterisk in this title. Maybe it's because they're going to say the name is actually the Dark Avengers or something. I don't know. Probably not.
Oh.
But that being said, Jake Schreier, he directed the show Beef. Did you guys watch that show on Netflix? With Steven Yeun and Ali Wong.
Yeah, a little here.
Did you watch it?
No.
It was a very good show. So when they got him for Thunderbolts, I'm like, oh, okay, like it's a good choice.
Cool. Yeah.
Going in, I thought it was gonna be a movie with the Punisher, Ghost Rider, Deadpool. That was my expectation.
That was like the
Red Hulk.
That was like the 2010 series. You know, that was like what defined the Thunderbolts at all.
I know, but that was my baseline and like knowledge of it. So I was like disappointed.
Yeah, I don't blame you, but you know, Florence Pugh, I'm sad.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be horny on the show. Okay. You know, I was gonna say, speaking of horny, Fantastic Four.
I mean, he's trying to get his rocks off, I guess. I don't know. Did you guys see the cast for this movie?
Yeah.
No, I haven't.
Pedro Pascal is Mr. Fantastic.
Okay.
The dude from what's
Stranger Things. What's his name? Joseph Quinn is playing Human Torch.
Sick. Okay,
He
sick.
played Eddie in Stranger Things. There's as the Thing. It's I can't remember his name, but it's like our cousin from The Bear. Did you watch The Bear?
Oh yeah.
It's cousin.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
That's the show I was trying to think of the name of.
And
Super
then
down.
Vanessa Kirby as Sue Storm.
I just want to see what they do with Fantastic Four, 'cause it's been so long.
Yeah, Fantastic Four, and I thought Fantastic Four was fantastic.
Since the reboot of the Fantastic Four after the Silver Surfer one.
Yeah.
What?
That
faded off into the darkness that people forget about. That was an actual movie.
The nice thing I could say about the movie is that it was better than The Flash, like, and that's about it. Like, it's not a good movie though. I just want to say the movie is going to take place in the 60s, which is awesome to me that they're doing something different.
So they're going to do like a time travel thing, or they're going to like have them
No.
trapped in the negative zone?
And here's another big theory. Nothing's confirmed yet, but I believe this. It's not an MCU movie. It's actually in an alternate universe. They've already done so many bad Fantastic Four movies. We need to make it great now, and I think they will. I have faith in them. Matt Shackman, great director, directed some of my favorite episodes of TV. Directed WandaVision, killed it on that.
He did It's Always Sunny, right?
100%. He
Yeah,
did Charlie Work, one of the best episodes of TV ever.
That I'm excited for. There's a new Mad Max coming out, which I'm pretty interested in. I've always really liked the Mad Max movies. They're like the perfect post-apocalypse story for me.
I'm more into the aesthetic of it. Like, I think it's cool.
Yeah.
But like, it's a lot. There's a lot going on in these Mad Max movies, and I think it's more of like scenes are really cool to take as inspiration for other art. That's how I view Mad Max. It's weird, like I guess that's the way my brain works, but like when I watch Mad Max, it's not really the story I'm caring about.
Yeah,
It's like
100%.
visual
the
aesthetics,
visual
yeah.
aesthetics
Like
that's going
I
on.
remember Fury Road came out and I watched it. I was kind of like, yeah, that story was fine, but then the actual movie, like just the visuals and all, like the mix of practical and CG effects were incredible. It's like it's just a cool movie, but I'm not gonna pretend like I remember anything about the story of it.
No.
Like I'm not even gonna. I remember a guy with a guitar on top of a moving car. That's sick, man. The new one, it's a prequel to Fury Road, and I saw Anya Taylor-Joy as Furiosa.
Okay.
It looks cool. It looks like the aesthetics look awesome. So I'm definitely gonna go watch it just for that.
That's it. If you don't like, regardless, people should go watch it just to like see the cinematography,
Just
the way
that
it's
tra-
shot, everything like that. Because like, don't even care about the movie itself. Just
Seeing it-
just look at the screen and be like, oh, cool.
I was never really into Mad Max, but when I saw the trailer, I was like, whoa, now I'm actually interested in seeing this movie. But am I gonna spend like what is it, $28 now to go to a movie theater?
That's
Or-
For
insane.
IMAX, it's like about 25, I think.
Yeah.
Insane.
Yeah, it's a lot to be dropping on movies that you're like, can I wait for it to come home on streaming services or DVD or Blu-ray? Can I?
Yeah.
But some movies, like some of the we mentioned earlier, those I'm gonna go be spending. I'll spend even more to go see in VIP with a comfortable seats.
Well, it almost
my
becomes
popcorn,
more worth it to
nachos.
do things like that,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Because you make it a night out, everything becomes much easier. It's simpler.
I was saying
and
the
like,
visuals of Furiosa, though, that to me is like you have to be seated and see that in an IMAX theater.
Yeah.
Be
Mhm.
blown away,
Mhm,
you know.
mhm.
Yeah.
And also, popcorn costs a small GDP of a country nowadays, so it's like, you know, just getting snacks, you're getting railed on your wallet. It's insane.
Literally.
I go there and, you know, you get a, I'm not gonna, not saying you should do this, but, you know, you keep a couple snacks in your back pocket and that's that, you know.
That's
Yeah.
the way of the road, bro.
Yeah, the way of the road.
I think next month there's a movie coming out that I definitely want to see in the theaters. I think it's next month. You see Planet of the Apes?
I am so hyped for that.
Yo, I've been hyped. I watched all the originals. I watched a remake with Marky Mark.
Oh, God.
Yes, that was
Another Tim Burton movie.
It's so weird, but it's
I
interesting.
I only like Paul Giamatti dressed up as a gorilla. That's the only
Oh my
thing I
God,
They
like.
didn't even
yeah.
have to put that much makeup on.
It
him. Look at
literally
it.
looks just like Paul Giamatti, but like it actually looks like him. It's so funny to me. But so yeah, this new one, it looks fine. Like I really like the new trilogy they released, the Matt Reeves one, like Dawn, Rise, and
Yeah.
whatever the last
But
one's
that's
called.
what it's continuing, right?
Yeah, but it's like a couple of thousand years later, and like, oh, okay,
a
whatever.
couple thousand years later.
That's what somebody told me.
I think it's a couple hundred.
I said 1,000, but I clearly misspoke. I meant 100, but like,
Couple
you know,
hundred guys. That's so far away.
that's my point.
For what we originally saw in the first one,
Yeah.
they time jumped. They time jumped to the future where they landed back on Earth, but it's Earth of 2345, let's say. Like it's far off in the future.
I told you we're talking about the future. Yeah,
So
far ahead.
but that's my point. I'm kind of just
That's
like,
how long it takes the apes to take over.
No, it didn't take them that long though. It took them that long to get to like what we saw at the end of Marky Mark, where they had like a Lincoln ape.
oh,
yes, the
God.
Lincoln ape. That's such a funny reveal because it's like that. Oh my god.
Abraham Lincoln made no
Oh
sense.
my God.
At
At
least
least
it's
it makes
actually
sense. Yeah, they just redid history, but they had Abraham Lincoln.
They're reliving through our mistakes.
Joker 2. Apparently, it's a musical.
Yeah, Joker 2. Did you guys see the trailer for that?
No.
Yeah.
It's a musical that's meant to be like where they sing modern songs, kind of like what they did with I think Moulin Rouge. So it's kind of like that.
Okay.
Lady Gaga's Harley Quinn, which is a goated casting in my opinion.
That's
Lady
pretty
Gaga.
cool. Lady Gaga. That's cool. I'm down.
And yeah, trailer came out like a few days ago, I think, from recording.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's I don't know why they're making a sequel to Joker.
And yeah, no, I don't know. And a musical.
Yeah.
I have trust. I have faith in the director, and at least
Yeah, he
what they're
did
doing.
direct The Hangover 3, so I do have faith in him.
I
you
have
know.
faith of whatever direction they're going with this sequel, especially with what's the person who plays the Jokers as the actor?
Joaquin.
Phoenix.
Joaquin Phoenix. I have faith that he wouldn't have signed up to something that was
He's
gonna be-
fantastic.
Yeah, he's a good act. I get the feeling the performance is going to be strong. I wasn't I liked the first one, but I thought a lot of people were like overhyping it.
You didn't
online.
feel it calling to you?
No, not as much as I thought it would.
Me neither,
know?
but I know a lot of people did. So like,
Mhm.
I'm
But
not gonna take like
it
can't
felt
take
like-
it away from
It
them
felt
because
like one of those movies. It kind of reminds you of this thing I saw on Twitter where it's like, a pool is deep if you've never been in the ocean. You know what I mean?
yeah,
And that's what
yeah,
that
yeah.
movie was for me. So the fact that, and I don't understand why they made a sequel to it.
Okay.
I'm kind of just like, I'm waiting and seeing. The trailer was actually looked pretty decent. Like I was pretty impressed. So, but I can't pretend like I'm hyped for it. It's
Yeah, yeah.
Joker 2, like, you know.
And but it's also the thing that's a musical. It must have had a really solid script to have such an inspired idea be even thought of. Because when was the last time we actually got like a real musical that came out?
La La Land.
Yeah, when was that?
I don't know. Mean Girls, the musical.
Just
Did anyone watch that? I know I didn't.
2 Oscars ago, so like 2 years ago.
No, I think that was
3
like
years ago?
2017.
Yeah, it
La La
was a
Land.
long
Oh my
time.
God.
La La Land.
It's the pandemic, man.
But I know,
Yeah, the pandemic did so.
but I know Mean Girls was a musical, but like, you know,
Yeah, but who saw it?
not me.
No,
Not me.
obviously.
The new Mean Girls.
Yeah.
Yuck.
Like,
I
what
saw
do
it.
we do?
It was disgusting.
Why'd you even
Wow.
waste your time?
Because I watch junk food TV. Okay.
But that's like what was it? How High 2? Like Lil Yachty and DC Young Fly
Oh, yeah,
or something? Like,
that was horrible.
what
too.
are we thinking? Like,
I literally have no clue what you're talking about, so I know it can't be great.
Yeah,
exactly. No,
it's
but
really
like it's
bad.
something that was like it had How High had such a huge following. You know what I mean? Like, and then you went and ruined it.
Speaking of musicals, Venom 3, The Last Dance.
Not a musical, but
It's not a musical.
no, it's not. The Last
Why do they
Dance.
call it The Last Dance?
You guys don't know Michael Jordan's final tour? Come on,
Last Dance. It's like
it's like a Michael
it's like the
Jordan.
last. You know, it's the final.
Because
say.
it's the last Venom movie. It's the Last Dance.
Then
It's
why
The
don't you
Last
just
Dance.
call it Venom, The Last One?
Or you know
'Cause
what?
The Last Dance is like the last battle, the
It's like
last
they're
fight, the last like everything.
He doesn't get that they're comparing Jordan to Venom, you know, but
They want to
Don't
be
know why.
artistic for the last movie that they're gonna be able to make with Spider-Man. Anything oriented towards Spider-Man. Okay, that's
Yeah.
what they're saying.
That-
We have Spider-Man for one last time in any of his characters, so here's
Something.
our shebang.
that movie, I am not excited for because you guys saw Venom too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Terrible.
I love the reaction. I know exactly how you feel
It's
about
not
it.
a guys. That movie is an hour 30 minutes. I remember watching it and checking my watch and being like, "Oh my god, I thought this movie was 30 minutes."
It's almost like we're talking too much about it.
Yeah, like I think we spoke more about the movie than the actual runtime of the movie.
And speaking of bad movies, Mortal Kombat 2.
All right. All right.
Did you guys watch the first one?
No.
There was a one?
Exactly.
Wait, oh, you guys didn't see Mortal Kombat 1?
I heard it was dog. So I skipped it. I said I'm not wasting my time.
That movie, I hated Mortal Kombat 1. Like, look, I get
Was it
that-
better than The Flash? Always thinking about it. It can't be a good movie, guys.
It's on par for me because the thing is, look,
No.
I get that Mortal Kombat has a messy story, but they just it up royally.
Royally.
It's
Like-
about a tournament.
No, exactly. It's about a tournament, but guess what they do?
It's not a
They
tournament.
don't do the tournament, and Shao Kahn cheats. It's like, no, Shao Kahn wouldn't have cheated. He would have just done the cheating in the tournament, not beforehand. There's rules against this stuff.
They're martial artists and they're very honorable. They wouldn't have done that.
Exactly.
I haven't
It's
seen the
not
movie.
even worth it.
You know, a good movie people should see is, well, potentially good movie. Beyond the Spider-Verse, the third one.
How excited are we?
When's that coming?
Yeah.
It currently has no release date.
Like what?
But they gave us a great little snippet. Like
Mhm.
that's much. Have you seen it?
Yeah,
That
yeah,
little,
yeah,
That
yeah.
little clip. Wow. Wow.
I am so excited for this movie. The problem is, when is it coming out? You understand they barely finished the last one. Like,
Yeah. So
Guys,
like we can't expect too much right now.
if you watch the first movie on opening night,
Yeah.
and then you went a week later, you know it was a different movie.
For
They
sure.
had changed
Yeah,
lines
yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
stuff.
Mm-hmm.
This movie's not coming out for another 5 years. Or like
No.
it's gonna be so long.
Also,
Apparently, they haven't started working on it too. So
I've got a bone to pick with the director, the writers, because on Twitter, see, this is me getting into another fight on Twitter with directors. I asked them, will Japanese Spider-Man show up? Because in the trailer or in a teaser, they showed like the Japanese Spider-Man colors, and they said yes, and he did not show up in the second one.
maybe he's in the background of something, but that doesn't count. That don't count.
Yeah.
Maybe they intended to him and he got cut.
I
Doesn't
want
matter. I want to see Spider-Man and Leo Parton.
Do you understand how much of that movie is just moving parts changing all over the place. So I guarantee you, they didn't lie to you, and he was in the movie.
Just some.
But I just don't think he made it to the end of the movie. Craven the Hunter movie, and it's rated R.
With no Spider-Man.
This is gonna make $4 at the box office.
Maybe.
And I think it's gonna be our co-host Matthew who went to go and see it, and that's it. Who asked for? Like,
And he asked for a discount.
100%.
Probably will.
He definitely used the coupon.
Yeah.
He went on Tuesday.
Tuesday.
100%. Why are they? Did you guys? I don't know if you guys are big gamers. Did you play Spider-Man 2 on PS5? Craven the Hunter in that game was so good. And now I'm gonna have to go watch that movie, and I'll be like, this is not nearly as good as the video game. So Sony's one-upping themselves within the same year of just create like what? Aaron Taylor Johnson, what do they have on you? What blackmail do they have on you, bro? Like, why are you playing Craven the Hunter? What is wrong? Why is this a thing?
I think they lied to a lot of actors. Be like, hey, you're gonna be a part of the Marvel universe.
That's what they did with
Sweeney
Dakota.
Todd,
yeah.
They 100% did that to
Sydney
Sydney Sweeney.
Sydney Sweeney.
Because she tagged Marvel Studios in a lot of Instagram posts, and I don't think she knows they have nothing to do with Madam Web. So I feel bad for her, but one day she'll do a better movie, and
They may
cheer her.
give her a chance. After hearing that story, in the future, Marvel will be like, hey, we got a role for Spider-Girl. You want to be a part?
Black Cat.
Oh yeah, she would be a great Black Cat.
She would be
Maybe.
great.
For
Felicia
all the
Hardy?
Gooners out there, Black Cat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's definitely a Felicia Hardy. Like I can definitely see her.
She's
as-
actually like a pretty good actress. Like
But hopefully they give her like a comic
Yeah.
accurate.
You-
You said it,
I
didn't
can't
you?
wait to see Euphoria with her and Zendaya and all season 3.
it's funny you say that because that shit just got delayed again.
I know because of
I don't think it's ever coming out. Also,
it's all these actors are now making a lot of bigger movies or bigger projects. Not bigger movies, just bigger projects that are like this was their start. It's nice.
like Jacob Elordi. Jacob Elordi is going to be playing Frankenstein's monster in Del Toro's movie of Frankenstein.
Oh.
And I'm so mad that he's playing him because Andrew Garfield was supposed to play him, and that was such a sick idea. Andrew Garfield as Frankenstein's monster. That's so different and weird.
Yeah.
I was down for that. Oscar Isaac's playing the Doctor, so
Nice. I dig
Mia
that.
Goth is playing someone also. That's
Bride
gonna be
of
a sick.
Frankenstein.
Sure, I don't know. That was a movie
Maybe
I was
the
gonna watch.
Potential Bride. So yeah, they'll have a continuation. Of.
Ah.
But no Andrew Garfield. Now I'm disappointed. I love Andrew Garfield. What a good guy.
And Mia Goth, Maxine.
Are you hyped for Maxine, guys?
No idea.
You have no clue what that is.
Oh
No
yeah,
idea.
that
Did you watch
that-
X?
that
No,
The porn
but I
movie?
thought about it.
It was good. It was fun.
Was
horror
it?
Movie.
No, it's
Yeah,
actually
I-
really
I never
good.
could. That's when I
had
never
a
hit
real
play.
Fun time with it.
I thought about it.
Did you watch Pearl?
Rings a bell.
Rose.
No.
It's a prequel
I'm
to
gonna
X.
tell you, watching X is worth it because you see it's horror, pornography, and you see old lady.
You convinced him not to watch it. You did quite the opposite, actually.
I don't know. He's not denying anything.
I mean, yeah.
You're looking a little. You're looking a little sweaty there, Rose.
No, not my thing. Not my thingy thing, you know?
But
Harold and the Purple Crayon. I know you want to talk about that.
I just wanted to talk about this because do you guys know what Harold and a Purple Crayon is?
No.
It's like a kid's book about a baby who gets a purple crayon and whatever he draws comes to life.
Kind of like that. Remember that show with the chalk? That like they create stuff and then
I have
like,
no clue what you're talking
Okay.
about. What?
Chalk Zone.
Chalk Zone. Yes, you see UncleLou always coming in with the same.
Whatever.
Old
Anyways,
man.
Harold and the Purple Crayon is about a baby who wears a purple onesie and draws stuff and it comes to life. So when you think of baby, who should you cast as a baby to play a baby? Like, who would you think? Who would you cast?
I have no idea. A baby?
Yeah, they cast Zachary Levi, an adult, to play a baby in the movie.
I don't know.
And
who
I'm
Zachary
watching this
Levi
trailer. He played Shazam. I'm watching this trailer, and all I can
Chuck.
think to myself,
Ah.
all I can think about is how unemployed is this guy that he's working in this movie? This movie looks god awful.
How many bad movies are
hell,
coming out that's what we're talking about?
How many
A
bad
lot.
movies with Zachary Levi?
Holy
Zach Levi, bro, like come on the show, man. We'll give you a job. Don't. What are you doing taking this? Like, oh my
I was
god.
jobbing.
Oh, he's a real jobber now. So, anyways, Harold and Purple Crayon cast real babies, maybe, or don't make the movie at all. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. There's not many good movies coming out this year. I don't know if we made that
No.
obvious because everything good got delayed
Yeah.
because of the writer's strike and whatnot. So we're basically not getting anything this year except Deadpool 3 and a couple other like hidden gems here and there.
Yeah.
So we're talking about a lot of movies, but like then you realize these look like movies that were filmed during a writer's strike. So
So we just talk about, movies we're anticipating. Doesn't have to be regulated to 2024. Who would like to start?
Superman. Guys, we're finally gonna get it.
Fingers crossed.
Have you guys seen the cast? It looks incredible.
No.
No.
The guy playing Superman looks like Superman.
Yeah, I saw who they were gonna be casting.
I can't remember his name, but because he's like
He looks
I
like
love
a
no-name
Superman.
actors when they pick no-names as like these big heroes because it really elevates them. He's gonna kill it. I just know. Nicholas Hoult as Lex Luthor is such a good choice.
What about you, Rose? What do you?
I want Beetlejuice. That's it.
You know what, Rose? I gotta respect that you're a man who knows what he wants.
That's it.
You're
I know.
direct.
Yes.
You're to the point, and you know exactly what you
Yes.
want. I gotta respect that.
Thank you.
Uncle Lou?
I want The Last of Us Part 2
Fair.
because I know that's gonna fund the video game The Last of Us Part 3 for us to enjoy before the final season of that comes out. What about
For
you?
me, obviously there's a new Jurassic World coming out. They haven't announced much about it.
Isn't
other
it
than,
coming out the same week as Superman?
Yeah, same
Good
week
luck.
as Superman next year. They haven't announced the cast. The script is a lock, and they have Gareth Edwards directing. But
Look,
something I want to actually really talk about instead is The Crow.
Oh yes,
The Crow.
remake.
This is a movie where I don't know how to feel about it. On one hand, the trailers looked great. The story that they're going to tell, it feels like a really good modern retelling of The Crow. But the character design for The Crow is god awful. It's like this Gen Z rapper type
topic.
look to him.
I'll say this. I'm sure it's gonna be better than The Flash.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Any other ones we want to just throw quick round? Like just other random movies like
Spider-Man 4. They're gonna make that eventually, so
Okay,
that's
yeah.
great.
All right.
That's still in room.
Yeah, I'm not even getting ready
Or-
for that.
Has anything been confirmed for that?
Not yet.
No.
Yeah.
Except
no,
that it's
and that's
getting
why,
made.
I'm not putting things in my head. I don't want to put things in people's head.
I'm gonna start making up movies.
Enjoy what's out.
what do
Like
you mean it's gonna be like, guys, BeRosey said Spider-Man 4 is coming out?
yeah, no, but
I
like,
saw
you know what?
Beetlejuice
I don't
on
wanna be-
Facebook.
I don't want to be the cause of that havoc. You know what I
Just
mean?
look right into the camera, Rose, and say,
Spider-Man 4 is.
Well, if you liked what you see here, make sure to leave a comment, like and subscribe to OAR TV. You can follow us at Ref Point Podcast. Uncle Lou, BeRosey, anything you'd like to plug?
You can follow me everywhere, Roses and Henny. Go check Burbalicious out now. It's on every streaming platform. Go run the music videos up on YouTube to family. Don't you? All the good stuff is out. Thank you.
Don't let people judge you for watching junk food TV.
And guys, don't forget to support your local comic book stores.
Thank you for watching.